Hello and welcome to Vlog 1, where I'll be looking at research on the health and wellbeing benefits of gardening. My name is Dr. Jonathan Yotti Kingsley, and I'm a Senior Lecturer of Health and Motion at Swinburne University of Technology in Melbourne, Australia. Before starting this vlog, I'd like to acknowledge that I'm on the lands of the Bunurong people and pay respects to elders past, present, and emerging who may be listening today. Now you may have noticed that I'm not speaking from my veggie patch today. I'm speaking actually from a coastal suburb called Port Melbourne, in a park called J.L. Murphy Reserve. Now this was the site of my first ever research project back in 2004, during my honours year, where I was supervised by Marty Townsend and Rebecca Marsh at Deakin University. In my honours year, I looked at the health, wellbeing, and social capital benefits of a community garden called Diggin, and that's the garden right behind me as this skate is going past. Now I'm going to be looking at this vlog, looking at my first publication I ever published in 2006 in Urban Policy and Research, and the article was titled "Dig into Social Capital: Community Gardens as a Mechanism for Growing Urban Social Connectedness." Now, as mentioned in my introduction video, if I use jargon or theories, I want to explain them to you or break them down. So, for everyone who may not know what social capital is the idea that our networks, norms, and trust is established through social connections. And the more we have of it, or the more relationships we have, the more support and reciprocity we get. So we get stocks from that. Now, there is more layers to that concepts and complexity to it than that. If you want to read more, I'll put the link of the article in the comments box. But something important to note about Diggin Community Garden was it was established in 2002 because there was a tension growing in the community where the older population who'd lived here for a while were working class, and a more wealthy population was coming in and building along Beaconsfield Cove, Beaconsfield Parade, and there was tensions growing. So this garden was established to break that tension down. And what my first study found was that the community garden space provided people with an outlet to meet people they would have never met before. However, gardeners did recognize that the people they did meet in the garden were from a similar background and age group. People from the garden felt like they were creating and connecting with community, and they felt less isolated when they're part of the Digging Community Garden. Community gardens felt supported in communal environments, and they longed for it, and it felt like they were binding people together. However, like everything, there's tensions in every place or every club or whatever you want to talk about. And there was tensions with other clubs in the park, and also you can see fence lines across here. So um, there wasn't complete trust in the community here. So to finish off this vlog, I want to pose some questions to you. If community gardens aren't diverse and people are coming from a similar background, does the garden service a community, and does it really need to? Leading to my final question of, because there's a membership associated with community gardens, it's exclusive, and therefore how do we make community gardens more inclusive of other people? I'd love to hear your comments about this in the comments box. Thank you for listening.